Hello, hello. Okay, let's see if this works. So today we're playing Stray Gods, a role-playing musical, which I love musicals. So let me see if I can get this to game capture. Huh. Steam? Would I choose Steam? No, right? Auto. Just kidding. There it is. Nice. Let's go. So I don't really know anything about this. Let me turn this down. So I don't really know anything about this game other than that it's a role-playing musical, which I was like, okay, I'm down. And okay, close. And that if you guys watch like D&D, like Critical Role and stuff, then like Laura Bailey's in here. Like the cast is like a really good cast. Let's see, let me look up the kind of the description. I think it's just more like Stray Gods cast. It has a lot of really big people. Troy Baker. Who's in here? Laura Bailey, obviously. She plays a character called Grace. Troy Baker plays Apollo. Mary Elizabeth McGlynn plays Persephone. Janina plays Freddie. Who do I know anybody? Oh, Felicia Day. Okay, she plays Athena. Who else do I know? I don't really know. Oh, Ashley Johnson. She plays Calliope. Calliope. Ashley Johnson is a girl who does a voice for The Last of Us. Oh, Anjali plays Medusa. Oh, okay. I thought. Oh yeah, Erica she does Hermes. Okay, yeah. So, it's a big cast from like Critical Role and like the online space. So, I'm excited to play it. Let's see if there's a little like synopsis, kind of like a what is it about kind of thing. Stray Gods. Premise. Okay, so we play the role of Grace, a college dropout who finds herself accused of murdering the last muse. Oh, okay. And Grace must prove her innocence to a pantheon of Greek gods consisting of Athena, Apollo, Persephone, Aphrodite, all within 7 days, basically. Okay. Wait, does it have romance? Okay, so I'm excited. Hi, Chili Hot. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 아까 키라 스트림에 봤는데 내가 하이 했는데 못 본 것 같아요. 이건 뮤지컬 게임이라고 그래서 Let's see. 한번 지금 한국에는 몇 시예요? Let me see. 내 말 시계. 2시 반이네. 점심은 먹었어요? 오케이. 시작합시다. What? Wait, options. Borderless? Yes, I prefer. Subtitles on? Yes. Large. I'm blind. Time choices? Okay. Massive. If the sound is too loud, let me know. Let me know. Controls. I mean, pretty self-explanatory, right? Confirm is enter, backspace. Okay. Confirm. I'm excited. Back. Okay. Everybody ready? Everyone have their popcorn and their blankets ready? I have my tea here because my throat's been kind of scratchy and sore today. So excuse me in advance if I start coughing, okay? Okay. Okay, everybody ready? Let's go. Oh, let's go. Okay, from our team all across the world, enjoy the show. This game was made on stolen ground, and we would like to acknowledge blah 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 blah, blah and blah blah blah, blah peoples of the blah 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 nation and the blah, blah, people of the blah, blah nation. Okay. Okay. Begin game. Act 1.
"4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up.
Hi, Moosey.
Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Maybe. Hey, Moosey. Thank you so much for the sub. 4 months, 4 months. Tee. You're just in time because I just started this game. It's a role-playing musical game. So, get your snacks ready. Maybe we should try that.
Hey, we should consider that. We could be the Naked Band, coming soon to a really private auditorium near you.
You know, somehow I believe you'd actually do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard no. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
I can't wait for the
Hey,
singing.
Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
I'll say you're the best.
You're always looking out for me, Freddie.
That one had a heart on it.
That's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
Right. I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, hey, don't worry about that. Really,
Hey,
Grace.
Sherpa.
You'll get through this.
I want her.
Music is your life, Freddie. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I want her to step on
You
me.
coming?
I mean, what?
Gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
Which one? Which one? Grace or Freddie? Grace is the one in the leather jacket, and Freddie's the one in the green hat. Oh my god, is she gonna sing?
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Is it loud enough for you guys?
Is the world too much, or is it just me. Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, that's good. Seems fine. Nice, nice, nice. Let's hear it. I love musicals.
Okay. Did you, bring an instrument or some music?
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
All right. Well,
with the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through?
like a boat lost at sea,
Though I'm about to
with no
rest,
sails, not a
you
breeze.
still have your life ahead.
I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Wait, choose my trait. This is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing, and everyone likes her more for it. She's kick-ass, in your face. This Grace is very punk rock and not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. Or clever. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, and witty. Hey, Moose Moose. Have fun. Good night. Thank you. Good night. Good night. I love the singing. I do too. Okay. Do we want Grace to be charming, kick-ass, or clever? Soul and charismatic? Tries to do the right thing? Or she's very punk rock and aggressive and let's go, let's get it? Or like smart? I want her to be charming. Kick? Okay, let's go kick. That leather jacket says she's kick-ass.
Maybe if I paddle hard enough, I'll fight the waves, try to be tough. Can I belong to the sea? Wow. What was that?
Your
I did my
song
part.
was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
I'm glad you did. This is a blue, so this makes you smart. But you know what? I'm gonna say I'm glad you did.
I'm glad you did. That was... I've never experienced anything like that before.
I'd be surprised if you had.
What was that? It felt like... the music was everywhere, like it was coming from inside me.
It always has, Grace. Just as it was when I walked in. May I ask you why you feel so... adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is... just beginning.
She... You know what? I'm just gonna joke about it.
You sound like my guidance counselor.
Then I should apologize.
No, it's fine. There's just only so many times someone can ask what's wrong with you before you start to think there's really something wrong with you. But what does she know? If only she could see me now, right?
She held my hand.
I think she'd see what I see.
Oh my god, are we gonna kiss?
I should go.
Oh. I'm not
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
Ooh. I was friends with someone earlier today. The vet called me and gave me unexpected cat riz. Ooh. Nice, nice. Cat riz is a thing, you know. I love how her fridge says fridge on the side. She's smitten right now. She's so smitten.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
She was stabbed.
I didn't know or else... I'm so sorry, Grace.
What happened?
What happened? Who did this?
It doesn't matter now. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
No, don't die.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please. Please, come on.
Her soul is leaving her body.
What is that?
Asian boy.
Oh,
Oh.
I can wait. Take your time.
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
This is Erica Ishii's voice. I could tell. It was bad news? No! No! What happened? Okay, good night. Good night for now. Okay. I'll ask you about it tomorrow, Moose Moose. No. Did you do this to her? I think that would be my
Did you do this to her? Did you hurt Calliope? If you did.
Her Cal? No. I wouldn't ever. Like, ever. She's the best. She really is dead, huh? Man.
She does not seem sad about it.
So, the course is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
A chorus? Explain this right now.
You are gonna tell me what's going on right now!
Whoa.
Who are you? How did you get here? What is happening?
All right, jeez. Let me go.
Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
Hi, Psycho. Yes, thank you, thank you. I know he's streaming right now. Oh, he's gone. Oh no.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Wait! Come back! Okay. Yeah. I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
It's like Greek mythology based. This is awkward. She's touching the desk though. Oh, she's gonna eat the cookie right there. It's morning. I knew it. I knew it. The owl's like, don't eat it. Okay, I won't. Oh.
Our beloved sister, the last of the Muses, has passed on to you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my. You have had quite the day, haven't you?
This is also a mistake.
It must be a mistake. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Nor should you. We go to great lengths to ensure mortals believe they are alone in their great big world.
But we aren't.
No. Oh, my poor dear. I should explain. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld. Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
You expect me to believe this?
You expect me to believe that gods, idols, have been living among us for what, thousands of years? You're thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe anything, not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
It looks like I can ask more questions. And you live here?
Right, and you live here, not in some city in Europe or
on top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi. We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television! I do what I must.
Okay, wait, gods are real?
But gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just.
Stories, myths, legends.
If you're real, you'd be all powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or.
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
You said I'm a god now.
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper, never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
But I didn't kill...
What? I didn't murder Calliope. She was already hurt when she banged on my door.
So you say?
I just met Calliope last night. Why would I kill her? Why would you even think that?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
For god of wisdom, she don't know nothing.
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we should
do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But this isn't justice!
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that
You must know I didn't
us.
do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now that the muse is gone, I'm afraid you'll have to see. The chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I love the
I
singing.
grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her? And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
Let me
I can
prove
prove
myself.
myself. If you let me. I can try.
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Okay, so 2 are on my side, 2 are not.
Fine.
And there we have it.
So I live.
So, no dying. Am I hearing that right? No Grace getting smited by the gods?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
Okay.
Can someone explain to me just how I'm supposed to find the truth? I'm not a detective. I don't know anything about the idols.
Well, that's for you to figure out.
I knew you were going to say that. How did I know you were going to say that?
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you.
So
Do
don't
not
call
harm
the
another
cops.
idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Okay. Day 1. Time to head home. Okay, do I have to do something? I could look at my journal. Characters. Freddie. I only call her Farishta when I'm visiting her house. Her mom always makes these deep fried honey snacks I love. Has been my best friend since probably forever. We used to make up rhymes while we skipped rope. It's been that long. We've come a long way from those days. Edge of Asylum? That's probably not how I... Asylum is her band, and inviting me in was her idea. I was keen on joining, since I haven't seen Freddie much since I left school, but it's been kind of rough going. I can sing, sure, and when we get a gig, it feels good being up there on stage, but is this really my thing? I don't know. Calliope. I know Calliope was one of the muses. Is that the same as being a god? But that's really about it. I don't know where she lived, what she got up to, or who her enemies were. I have so many questions. For one, what was she doing when she found me at the gymnasium? Was she just passing by, or did she plan that? How did she know where I lived? I kept thinking about what Calliope said to me before she died. She seemed so sad. Did she know this is going to happen? Most of all, why did she pick me? Hermes. Hermes is the idol who came to collect me at my apartment when Calliope died. I didn't even know their name at the time, of course. Athena only mentioned who they were afterwards. I guess they're the god of doorways, maybe? I wonder if they can go anywhere with that power, into bank vaults, on top of a mountain, across the world? Pretty wild to think about. Could Hermes have been involved in Calliope's death? They seem surprised, if not really broken up about it. Not that Hermes strikes me as someone who does such deep thinking. They seem more like a kid, although I guess looks can be deceiving. Why did they have to come when Calliope died? And they did it right away too. Kinda suspicious if you ask me. Aphrodite. Aphrodite is the goddess of love, and I can believe it. She has that sparkle when you look at her, like she's one of those old-timey movie stars, all glamour and presence. I bet if she walks into a room, everyone stops what they're doing to stare at her. Why she's part of the chorus, I have no idea. She seems kind of quiet and sad, like she's busy writing some teary ballad in her head and not really listening to what's going on around her. If Aphrodite is behind Calliope's death, then she hides it super well. Maybe you just naturally learn how to be a great actress after 1,000 years. After 1,000 years or so. How would I know? I don't know much about this Apollo. He's the only guy in the chorus, but he didn't say much of anything until he kind of defended me, I guess. At least he disagreed with the "you need to die" verdict. I guess I owe one. If I actually owed anyone for giving me an extra week before they kill me. Not so sure about that. Athena introduced Apollo as the god of prophecy, but I'm not sure exactly what that means. Don't prophets wear long robes and speak in big booming voices? This one looks less like a god and more like a surfer who crashed on the beach after a party and still hasn't found all his clothes. Could he have killed Calliope? I can't take anything for granted when it comes to these people. Athena. Athena's supposed to be the goddess of wisdom, but how does that work? Is it a power of hers? Does she just know things? She's supposed to be really powerful, but how exactly? Mostly she seemed like my mom. Or anyone's mom. Maybe that's why she's what she's to the idols. The mom who looks after them and keeps them going. She was all smiles and was even super sweet when she told me I had to die. Like it would be no big deal. That makes her a scary mom. Like the kind that demands to speak to the manager when things don't go her way. Because things always go her way. This one's a long one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's a cool mom. Or maybe she'll keep smiling when she smothers me with a pillow because she's thousands of years old and I'm basically nothing in comparison. And maybe she killed Calliope. And that makes me an annoyance because that means her murder didn't quite take. But then, why give me the chance to prove myself? If she really wanted me dead, wouldn't she have just said, nope, no vote, let's nip it in the bud? Athena really seems like the type who'd do that, right? Idols are so confusing. And Persephone. What did Athena say about Persephone? She's the queen of the underworld? I had to look it up, but that's basically the idol version of hell. Does that mean it's a real place? Like, you die and you go to the underworld? Or maybe that only happens to idols. Mind you, Athena didn't exactly say Persephone was the queen of the underworld, did she? She said once the queen of the underworld, so she isn't any longer. And she's also the only one. She is also the only idol that Athena didn't say was the god of something or other. I'm willing to bet there's a whole story about that. Whatever it is, it's pretty clear that this Persephone hates me, and not just because she thinks I'm a murderer, because they don't all think that. It feels personal. Those sharp eyes of hers wanted to gut me and hang me on the clothesline, so I better watch my back. Okay, so day 1. We have 7 days to go. Go.
Grace?
Is there not a dead body right there? Oh.
Grace!
Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you. Wait, did something happen to you?
Make up a story. I'm not allowed to say.
Yeah. Kidnapped by aliens.
Well, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to.
Big, scary aliens.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup, was it? Because, you can say it's none of your business, Freddy.
Who's that guy? It was not a hookup.
It was definitely not a hookup. I'm allowed to say that much, I think.
Allowed to say? Like you're a secret spy? Have you been a secret spy this whole time? Because if you have, that's pretty cool.
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
Good question.
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
What do you get out of it? I can't ask that. Can we talk in front of Freddy?
So we can just talk about this in front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and
Is he a bad guy?
It's just, I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm going to regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
Huh.
That's it?
That's it.
I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
I hope it's all a dream.
I'm still hoping I'll wake up. This feels like one really long, really bad dream.
I don't know. Isn't it cool to be a god?
If it is, the cool part hasn't happened yet.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
You are the absolute best.
What did I ever do to deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
What's in it for you? I could ask as many questions as I want, I think.
So you're here purely for my sake then? Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief.
I knew it
Doesn't
was a
sound too
bad
charitable to
guy.
me.
Ah, yes. The old tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
Wait, did I?
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
How do you know I'm not the killer?
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
I still don't trust you. Nobody does anything for free.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Here we go.
I have not, however, asked for anything. As of yet.
So tell me your advice.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers?
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
That sounds pretty cool.
That does sound kind of cool. Like I'm some sort of rock star idol.
That is it precisely. You draw music out of others, Grace. Not only with inspiration, but physically. Magically.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel...
powerful.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you.
Hi! No, can I pause? Hi! Thank you, Kira! I might be Batman. Hello! How did Ballo go? Hi, we're playing Stray Gods. A role-playing musical. Ballo was fun? Nice. We're in the middle of a song. Welcome in, get a snack, get some water, rest up, chill after a stream, you know. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Interesting. Oh, back. There we go.
This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not?
Try to roll
Time's
with it.
wasting.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
So sorry you had to be here for this. I'm in the dark too as you're hearing this. Like I know that I'm in full control, cause the words and the tunes I feel here in my soul. If this is a power, I'm not overthinking it. If this was a drink, I'd be drinking it. But someone is dead and I'm losing my head. Like the goat said, this is my time, time to shine. This is my time, time to shine.
Grace, nothing makes sense here. And won't the carpet be covered in
I got
fleas?
this.
And you said someone
I don't
died
know.
Here. Shouldn't we then just call the police? Can we all loosen up now? Remember this this madness is happening to me. This music makes sense to me somehow, but pulling me round is not what I need.
Is that gonna be here all the time?
How dare you? You don't know me.
No, stop fighting.
Pass me some wine.
Grace, is this how you let strangers speak to me?
I'm sorry.
Good chance I could throw the both of you out. Still got no idea what all this is about. But I don't feel like an amateur wannabe. If this is a dream, then it's gonna be my time. Time to shine.
Yes.
This is my time. Time to shine. I don't need either of you.
Well, what happens next?
How about a solo?
Grace, are you sure about
Okay.
Yes, a solo. Do it. We got time.
I never knew I had that in me. That said, I'll never do that again.
Grace, you're starting to comprehend. Let me show you more, or show me the door.
Good idea. I just sang soprano.
The showing of the door part.
Oh god, who do I listen to?
Blood is thickened.
He's bad though.
Skin is shimmering. You guys are bickering.
Grace, you no longer
I just ditched my friend, man.
and I knew that the minute I walked through the door.
She's always been special. She's my dearest friend.
And stop pulling at me if it's supposed to be my time. Time to shine. My time.
Sorry, Freddie, I love you. I just.
I don't know what you're thinking, but can I say I'm not just someone you can push away.
No, I'm not.
I've been by your side nearly every day, and I won't stop for him if it's gonna be your time. Time to shine. Your time. Time to shine.
It's my friend, man.
Grace, it's time to choose.
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
I feel better.
That's your choice. Humdrum mortality.
How about trusting in those who love her instead of those who want to use her?
Oh my, such drama. No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse, drawing out that which lies within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
This is perfect. I can't pick that one. I think so.
So I can make people do anything?
If I meant you could make them do anything, I would have said you could make them do anything. No, Grace. You pull truth from within. But it is their truth, and not yours. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
Look, Creepo, Grace already told you to take a hike.
So she did. Allow me to get to the point then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
You should have led with that.
You have Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss all the dancing? Nonsense. Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
I'm making a deal with the devil. He even drew a map.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Oh, I'm not worried.
No worries.
I'm
I got
kick-ass.
this.
Oh,
Whatever my magical song powers can't handle, I'm sure a boot to the head will.
I see.
I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Oh yeah, you know what's so crazy? Is that depending on what answer I chose, she would have sung 3 different like verses depending on what I chose. It's pretty cool. Hellblade game was on discount like $3. Nice, nice, nice. Make them do anything. So real. Alright. Journal. Met one more person. I'm back the morning after going through the ringer, having just discovered I'm some kind of ancient muse, and guess who shows up at my apartment uninvited, poking around the kitchen like he's considering an investment. This idol's name is Pan. I don't know what his deal is. He's a bit too smooth, seems to know a bit too much that he isn't saying, and just happened to know where to point me, which he offered for a price, of course. This one's shady, folks. I can just guess what kind of favor he's gonna want. Alright. Muse's hideaway, let's go.
Oh, it's open.
Pan's
That's
hot.
not a good sign.
Oh, it's a cute apartment. Look at those instruments.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around.
Let's go look at the guitars.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
The light. I'm gonna look at everything, you guys. Someone get the spray bottle.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
I love how Sherpa said that even after when he first got on, he's like, I let her step on me. I want to get drums. Elegant painting.
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
Warhol painting.
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Drums. Here you go, Kira. You can look at the drums.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
And I really like this like comic book style art.
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
The hop.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Hi, Stir. I want to get drums because loud and fun. True, true, true. How you feeling? Good. I have my tea here. Hi, seeing you, Stir. Art is very cool. Stir, you fraud. Where are my hands? Oh yeah, we have to hear about the hands after. I want to hear. Don't say it. I want to hear. I want to hear.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
Okay, let's go upstairs.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
This is what I mean, Stir. Like, this is like, I need it guided, where I don't really have to, like, walk around and do all it. Just tells me. This is, look at these.
Man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday.
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing, sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Preparing your villainous monologue?
I'm grieving. For a dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
I can't pick those two because I decided to be kick-ass instead of charming and clever. I need answers.
Why do you think? 1 week to prove my innocence, remember?
Yeah, I do remember, yes.
This is Calliope's home. Seemed as good a place as any to start.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace. You and Calliope both deserved better.
Hold up. Oh yeah, sure, but I'm playing PC Fortnite. No, use your brain and creativity. Right? Yep. And she's kick-ass because Moose Moose was like, let's make her kick-ass. Okay. Why did you speak up for me?
I should thank you for, you know, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Why? Help me.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
That dude's hot. Oh, the abs. Yeah, I don't know why he can't just button up his shirt. He's built. Yeah, so basically a muse died. Her soul went into my body. So all the other muses think that I killed her to get the soul that makes me a god, but I didn't. So I have 7 days to prove my innocence. That's the premise of this game. Can you tell me about Calliope?
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Did you love her? Wait, I have to ask all the questions.
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
How do I know you're not the killer?
So you won't answer my questions. You're sitting here in the dark. You say you're mourning Calliope.
What are you insinuating?
I don't know you. For all I know, you could be the killer. You came to get rid of evidence, maybe, or you knew I was coming and you're here to throw me off.
That's ridiculous.
Is it? The only thing you've said is that I don't want your help, but that's ridiculous?
Sing. Make him sing.
I can't do this.
I'm not going. I can't answer. I can't pick these.
I don't have anywhere else to go.
Meaning?
Meaning I'm not leaving until you give me something. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't literally life or death. But I need to know what the problem is.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Years, thousands of years.
He does have a good voice.
We walked side by side. She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me thought I'd wait her out. Usually she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change. She never came.
So she is killed, and you're here at her place. On its face, the way it looks, you're to blame.
I'm not.
You claim words won't do. Help me, then I'll know. Show, you need to show. Words aren't the same, never the same.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
I need to come around.
Let's see.
I knew, I always knew.
This game is so cool, right? Yeah, it is, it is.
Tell she's in there too.
It's true. I'm listening now.
And what she's saying,
break from the same.
never the same.
That other voice, it'll always play. On loop, it'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
Very well, I'll help.
Yes.
Oh, I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Can you explain why?
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
Ooh. This game gives out Melly vibes. It's so cool because like it makes you choose, and I'm assuming that depending on what you choose, the song is gonna be different. It's so cool. This game is so cool. How does that work?
What? That makes no sense. If you tell me I'm gonna fall into a hole.
Then you will.
No, but I'll just avoid holes. All holes.
See, this is what I'm
any
talking
hole.
about, Stir.
And the act of trying to avoid them is what will make you fall. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
It's like palm reading is the same way, you know? Like you say, oh, like this is gonna happen or this will happen, and then all you do is that, and then that's what happens to like you. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, you know? Can you help in?
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
I love this like comic book art.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes, sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or two.
Well, you're being kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
A fortune teller?
Someone who tells the future?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
What?
I've brought someone to see you.
It's Kira. Just kidding.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
I didn't know.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. He said you might...
Oh, I know what he said. Paul thinks just because I crash here, he can interrupt me whenever he pleases.
I mean...
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
Crack me up? What? Just kidding, just kidding. Let's start with you. Keep calling me
You keep
Paul.
saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
You live here?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creep first, but nah, Paul's aight.
He's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
True.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
True.
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
This is fun.
Oh, I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
Oh, heart means flirty?
It's hardly productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Ugh. Get a room. A different room.
Okay, okay. I need information.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Oh. Where's Sherpa? I'm about to expose him right now. Right here. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so Calliope lives in an apartment that's owned by Persephone's. The one from the chorus, so obviously. Is that a surprise?
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Yes. Will there be trouble?
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
Sherpa's doing aim training. Takes forever. Alright, we're going to the underworld, I guess. Let's go. Wait, we have to read about the Oracle. Oh, no, we don't. Okay. Underworld.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it
It's
a
a
secret.
club.
While still managing to draw a crowd every night, don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
That's dangerous?
There are idols here other than Persephone?
Almost guaranteed.
Is it dangerous?
Shouldn't be. But before Calliope, I would have said An idol getting murdered was next to impossible. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Fighter.
All I know is if she's spoiling for a fight, she'll get one.
Hell yeah.
Might come to that, I suppose.
You're not gonna try to stop me?
Sometimes strength is the only thing Persephone respects. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Ooh, okay. Let me use the restroom real quick. Spending 75,000 points seems silly. Hey, you guys know you guys could gamble here too, right? I think. Hold on, let me check. You guys do that while, yeah, hi, Mighty. Hi, Lychee. And there's roulette and there's 8-ball, everything. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just woke up, Mighty? Yeah. Napped a little longer. That happens. Lychee, how did you guys practice already? I'm done studying. Passed 3 exams today. Oh yeah, I didn't get a chance to ask you how the exams went. I'm glad you passed. Yay. Feel like I got at least an 80. That's good. That's good. You don't have like sickness you're dealing with? Not me. I need to hope on. Oh, you're doing subathon still? First exam 86, second exam 82, third 92. Let's go. We are trying to. This is a musical game, you know? It's so cool. And then whatever choice I pick, the song kind of changes. It's so cool. Let's talk to. I just talked to Apollo. Maybe I talked to. It's okay. I'll just go in order. Confirm.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
Can you tell me about Persephone?
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
What's Persephone's story?
What's Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of how Hades, lord of the underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
That sweet young goddess was... Persephone.
Mm-hmm. Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was
seasons.
resolved.
That's why we have seasons.
Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
So while Persephone is in Hades, Demeter or whoever gets upset, it's all snowy and barren. That's winter, and then when she comes back, it's like spring and summer.
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things.
Oh.
At least until Persephone killed Hades.
She killed him?
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her.
Oh.
I'd like to say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us. And honestly, I can't blame her.
I don't blame her either.
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know,
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
Ooh. Different person, but yeah, everyone's slowly planning them. Oh, really? Still gonna play Valorant? Really comes. I already played Valorant today. Is this a game based on Greek lore? I think a little bit. I think it's like inspired by it and they use characters, but I don't think it's like actual Greek lore. Alright, matey. Good luck with the subathon.
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
I'm not flirting with Apollo. Try living.
You know,
with him.
fun doesn't just happen, Apollo. It's okay to not beat yourself up 100% of the time.
I know.
I know you know, but you're in a club.
You're in a club.
Live a little.
This style of music is unfamiliar to me, but thank you, Grace. I'll try my best.
I should keep
I'll get going. I still need to find Persephone.
Absolutely flirt
I'll
with
keep
him.
trying as well.
Okay, Eros. Oh, I can't talk to Persephone now because I already talked to Eros first. I mean, to Apollo first. Who's Eros?
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Of course he has to have that accent. There's a god of sex.
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't...
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry?
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
What are you doing here?
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happen?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
That's a bit creepier. You enjoy that? I'll say you enjoy that.
And you enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love.
I know his
Now-
voice.
Now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
And the accent. How do you know Aphrodite?
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother.
Oh.
You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
Aphrodite's your
So
mother?
Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Is everything okay?
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure.
He loves Aphrodite.
Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Come on. Just tell me. You can talk to me.
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that.
Dang it.
Maybe some other time.
No, now.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you. I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
If there's an option, love option, with this guy, I will. Kira, don't worry. I love me a big, beefy man. His voice and his accent.
She's that scary, huh?
It's not that I'm scared of her. Well, maybe a little. You haven't been around long, but once you have, you'll learn that idle grudges are forever.
I don't know Persephone well, but considering what I do know, I don't blame you.
I know it's lousy, and I'm sorry. I hope I can make it up to you someday.
I'm sure you can. Don't encourage him, Moose. I am speaking on my own accord. Same.
I'll see you
also
around.
Same.
Count on it.
I will. Alright. Apollo's a sad sack. Let's talk to Hermes.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
So what's your story?
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Oh gosh. Why not?
Why not? Maybe you can shake some dust off the other idols.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of dust.
You're right about that.
I don't think Athena would let me clean anything anyway. She won't even let me touch her spear.
I love big, strong, deep voice men for real, for real. He's a cutie patootie. Moose. Dude is the god of Shreks. Is that why he had the harnesses? Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Trippa, you want me to crush your life with these hand readings? Okay. How did you know? Okay. How did you become
You've only
an
been
idol?
an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
So how come he's... Oh, so many questions.
Why do you call yourself Hermes? I mean, I don't call myself Calliope.
You might eventually.
I doubt it.
Most idols do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not you.
I love Hermes. I love the character.
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there, so I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
Did you take
the body? Clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idol's secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
What do you know about the murder?
This is probably a stupid question, but... Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
That drink that Hermes is drinking doesn't look like a beer. It looks like one of those like ramen, those like, you know, those sodas, those Japanese sodas with the ball in the glass, and just it looks like that. Go ahead. You right, my fault, G. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can we just take a pause real quick? Stir's doing a hand reading. Stir's hand reading here. When you were younger, you had some sort of health condition or sickness that caused you to almost die. For your family line, you either have a very small family or a broken family. For your love line, when you were younger, you don't know who you love and didn't love yourself, but as you got older, you started searching for love. You're actually thinking about love a lot right now. And if you did have a loving relationship, you and that person couldn't understand each other and didn't see eye to eye. What is Stir on? So Stir does like palm reading. Help you scaring me. It's kind of hard to see it because we need to see it in person, like in person. Hand reading. Stir. Okay. She angry? She just, you don't seem that sad. You don't seem that sad.
You don't seem that sad about it. Not like Apollo.
He's sad about everything. As for me...
Yeah, he's a sad sack.
I don't know. Part of her is in you now, right? That's how I see it.
I like Hermes. You're right. Hermes is... He's so chill. Or she... I don't know. Oh, man.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to
Dang,
talk to her.
so if I ask certain questions...
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Pull yourself together.
Pull yourself together. Are you gonna let Persephone boss you
I was
around
gonna pick
forever?
the red one.
Maybe?
No, you do that, she'll be walking all over you for centuries. You're a god.
Yeah.
I'm a god.
You never know, she might be impressed, right?
Heck yeah. Yeah, let me know when you want to find her. I'll even stand way, way back while you chat.
Oh, Kira wants to do a hand reading. Never been seriously sick, but something happened to you when you were a kid. You almost died of sickness or something. Oh, Stir's palm reading is wrong. Talk to Pan. Oh, here's Persephone. I can talk to Persephone. But I want to get all the information before I talk to Persephone.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
What are you doing?
I'm
here?
guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and
meet delicious people.
My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
My goodness, Moxie, it's a chocolate for me. Thanks for the
I
address.
should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember.
Okay.
How you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Okay. You knew I'd find him?
Apollo keeps saying he'll make everything worse, but he's been helpful.
That is his way, to be helpful. Until you turn into a tree.
I don't know what that means.
Let us hope you never do.
The things you say, the things you don't say, you don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Do I flirt with him? Or maybe a murderer?
Either
No,
that or
let's
a
focus.
murderer.
Eros
One of the two.
or nobody.
Well, I didn't realize you saw me as dangerous.
You think it's funny?
I think everything's funny, Grace. It's part of my charm.
Come to the club often?
I assume you're a regular at this club?
Flirt?
And why
Really? What the
would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, the you. Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
I should get going.
I feel like I'm not getting that
sure
much.
I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Let's talk to Persephone. Yes. I mean, have you seen Persephone though? Look at that power stance.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
I have questions.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her Eidolon?
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's trauma.
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Oh, song time.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them. A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near. And you all alone, we both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Get ready.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. But I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find, I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Why would I come here to start a brawl? I'm just running out of time is all. If it's true that I'm just lost and small, why are you keeping your guard up?
Oh man, you stole that from Pan. What a real renegade. No you, no point of view. Kid, people have paid. We have seen a whole lot of bands. I know what a song secondhand. Maybe you don't know who I am.
I don't know. Can't choose green again. Oh! Oh my god, a rap?
Take care, you're poking a bear.
See, I'm making new friends and I'm just warming up. Hope the backstage is big cause it's gonna erupt.
You're no threat, you're already dead.
We having fun yet? Yeah, I can't complain. Sorry, Seth, were you talking about yourself again?
Time to put an end to the sham. Seems like you want to see firsthand.
Oh, I don't know.
who I really am.
Acquire the dead, that's it? Oh dear. Old dogs, old tricks, ghosts appear. I got a real live choir right here. Wanna hear?
That's what I call a show. Every single one of them a star. Hey, maybe it's you who doesn't know who they are, who they are.
Ooh.
Every night they come in here.
Dance and stamp your feet
Money on your beat.
as your
that was the best song so far.
No. No, you've earned your answers.
Yes.
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
How well
So
did
you must know better than anyone what she's been up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
Sounds suspicious.
So what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
The jury's still out on whether Calliope chose you, but do I think you killed her? No.
Yes.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Must it be an idol?
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how we might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Did you say magic?
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own
good
creation.
night, Lucy.
And yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Maybe she staged her own death. Maybe, but her soul left the body and went into Grace's body. She did.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
I know. Could Athena be the killer?
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well...
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
What about Pan?
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too... messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is... odd.
Should we tell Athena?
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but... the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence?
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
You're both still suspects.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it, and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Okay, this isn't...
The one and only god I killed deserved it.
He had it coming.
Right. Sorry I brought it up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
I'm not giving up.
Well, I'm not giving up. That's right. You heard me. Maybe it's easy for you to throw in the towel. Why not? Your life isn't at stake. But I'm gonna fight. If I have to kick every ass on Olympus, I am getting through this.
Oh, song time.
I'm listening now. Tell us what and you would do.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this. There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to
Of
a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I've been before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the Sun. Aren't you a queen with all that that means? Stop looking for a fight. These old wounds, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do?
Follow him or stay.
Dang it. Why? Oh, Persephone, follow Persephone. Sorry. Apollo's just
Now
always
that Apollo
sad.
isn't sucking all the oxygen out of the room, perhaps we can get somewhere.
Was that all necessary?
Was all that really necessary? His reaction wasn't great, but you did provoke him.
It wasn't my finest moment, but you saw how he transformed. Apollo likes to pretend he's not the man he used to be, but behind that sad facade lurks exactly the lout I remember. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one. If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
He's got a nice voice. I know, they all have such good voices. Tell me what I should do.
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
She might. Athena's no fool. She sees everything in terms of risk. Anything with the slightest chance of being a danger to the idols will not be tolerated.
Am I a risk?
In this scenario, I'm the unacceptable risk?
At worst, a murderer. At best, a usurper.
I have to be a usurper? I can't just be a happy accident?
In Athena's world, there are only dangerous accidents.
You've decided to help me then? I wasn't sure you would.
Well, what should I say? That I've changed my mind? That Calliope might have chosen you after all?
Yes.
No, it's just...
You have fight in you. You've taken quickly to the Muse's powers. It's possible that she saw the potential. So yes, I'll help you. If, however, this has all been a desperate deception... Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Should I flirt with her? This is better than fighting you.
I like
will.
this better than fighting with you. Way better.
Helping you rather than wanting you dead, you mean?
You seem like a woman who gets what she wants.
These days.
Yeah, look at
yes.
that
And I'd
pantsuit.
really rather have you on my side.
Wise choice.
Tell me what I should
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city. Start a revolution. Become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Really?
No, Grace.
Oh,
Go
dang
home.
it.
Be patient. When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
Oh, Act 2. Wait, how many acts are there? It's only one day. Is there 7 acts?
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends
3
you off into
acts.
the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? What if you were taken prisoner, kept in a cave by a cyclops, or I don't know, turned into a tree? I was worried sick.
Turned into a tree. You worried? How sweet. Should I flirt with my own best friend? You know what? Grace is gonna be a flirter.
You were worried about me?
She's just gonna have a lot of
Well,
riz
you're my
for everybody.
best friend in the whole world, Grace. Plus, you know, what would the band do?
Right, the band. Where are Kaz and Brian anyway?
I told them you were fine, which isn't a lie, because technically you are. Now tell me everything that happened.
Bessies.
Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo? I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
She has her reasons.
She has her reasons. I just hope I don't end up on her bad side again.
You get on everyone's bad side, Grace.
Thanks, Fred.
So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
What could he want?
Huh. I wonder what he wants.
Probably to cash in his precious favor.
Still not a fan?
Right.
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
The muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Day 2. That was fun. Oh, it just like it like adds to their okay. Eros. I met Eros, the goddess sex, just hanging around the underworld, looking like a Turkish wrestler, taking a quick break from his BDSM dungeon. He was nice enough. It kind of wrapped up in his own problems. Hardly seemed the killer type, but what do I know? It was just additionals. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop, right? What'd you guys think of the game? Pretty fun, right? I figure I could just break it up into acts. Do 3 acts. So cool, right? I know, it's so cool. I mean, there's singing, some great singing. I love the concept that you could change, you know, change like how the story goes. There's flirting, yes, there's flirting, so that's cool. But yeah, that was fun. Yeah, he's the best one, right? I think we can all agree. All right, well, that's it for tonight then. I can't be like Lex. I can't do 7 hours straight, 9 hours straight. This is where I call it. This is where I call it. I'll be back tomorrow though. Maybe I'll do another act tomorrow. This is fun. I love this. This is like right up my alley. Yeah. Thanks for sticking around. Let's see, we could raid. Let's raid Psycho. He's playing Star Wars Jedi. Psycho LGMA. I always do 7-hour streams on Saturdays. You do? How? You done already? Yeah. It's the end of Act 1. Monster. Why? Yeah, it's the end of Act 1. There's 3 acts, so I'll be back tomorrow to play Act 2. But in the meantime, you guys are still playing Valo? Alright, well let me close this out real quick. Thank you guys so much. Kira, thank you so much for staying with me all the way to the end. Stir, thank you for stopping by. Lechi, going through stuff. Okay, doing some Valo studying. Moosey, I know she's gone. She already went to bed, but thank you so much, Moosey. Hello, Moody. I didn't even get to say hi to Moody. I missed this. There's so much going on. Yeah, I think it was. Oh, Mighty was here. Moose was here. The whole gang. But yeah, this is so cool. I'll probably play a little bit more of it tomorrow, and we'll do it by act. Yay! Free from. Oh yes, and Sherpa's here too. Well, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. I love you. Have a good night. Bye. Good night.